The Piggy in the Puddle, written by Charlotte Pomerantz, illustrated by James Marshall. See the piggy? See the puddle. See the muddy little puddle? See the piggy in the middle of the muddy little puddle. See her dawdle, see her diddle, in the muddy, muddy middle. See her waddle, plump and little, in the very merry middle. See her daddy, fuddy-daddy, fuddy-daddy, fuddy-daddy. Don't you get all muddy, 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 muddy. You are much too plump and little to be in the muddy middle. Mud is squishy, mud is squashy, mud is oh so squishy squashy. What you need is lots of soap. But the little piggy answered, squishy squashy, squishy squashy, nope. See her mommy, fiddle faddle, fiddle faddle, fiddle faddle. Get out of there, skedaddle, daddle, 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 daddle. You are much too plump and too little to be in the muddy middle. Mud is mushy and mud is squishy. Mud is oh so mushy squishy. What you need is lots of soap. But the piggy answered, mushy squishy, mushy squishy, nope. See her brother, silly Billy, silly Billy, silly Billy. Do not waddle willy-nilly, willy-nilly, willy-nilly. You are much too plump and little to be in the muddy middle. Mud is oofy, mud is poofy, mud is oh so oofy poofy. What you need is lots of soap. But the piggy answered, oofy poofy, oofy poofy, nope. Now they all stood in a huddle right beside the muddy puddle, and they looked into the puddle. What a muddy, muddy muddle. There was a piggy, plump and little, in the very merry middle. She was waddling and she was paddling, she was diving way down dairy, she was wiggling and she was giggling. She was very, very merry. Said the mother. Little piggy, you have made me mad. Said the father. Little piggy, you've made me sad. Little piggy, said the brother, you are very, very bad. Said the piggy. Squishy, squashy, mushy, squishy, very bad. Dear, oh dear, said the piggy's mother. What's a mother pig to do? She thought and thought and thought and thought, and then of course she knew. She said, I bet my feet get wet, and jumped in too. See the two piggies in the puddle, in the muddy little puddle. See the piggy and her mommy, and the muddy little puddle. Me, oh my, said Piggy's father. What's a father pig to do? He thought and he thought and he thought and he thought, and then of course he knew. He said, I bet my tail gets wet, and jumped in too. See the three piggies in the puddle, in the muddy little puddle. See the mommy, daddy piggy, and the muddy little puddle. Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo, cried the pig's brother. Whatever shall I do? He thought, but not very long, because of course he knew. He held his nose and yelled, Here goes, and jumped in too. See the four piggies in the puddle, in the muddy little puddle. See the piggies in the middle of the muddy little puddle. See them diddle, big and little, in the very merry middle. Said the daddy, Mud is squishy, mud is oh so squishy squashy. Said the mommy, Mud is mushy, mud is oh so mushy squishy. Said the brother, Mud is oofy, mud is oh so oofy poofy. Said the piggy, squishy squashy, mushy squishy, oofy poofy, indeed. Said the little piggy, I think we need some soap. But the other piggies answered, oofy poofy, nope. And so they all dove way down dairy, and they were very, very merry. The end.